Hey, welcome to your Quickies NightyNite PM Flow. If you like to practice with props or you have tight hamstrings, I recommend that you grab a block or a pillow or a bolster or some sort of prop. Otherwise, you just need yourself, that's it. If you like to follow along with our playlist, you'll find it under the resources tab. Click that link, it'll take you to Spotify. So with that, we're going to press play in 3, 2, and 1. And press back to Virasana, child's pose. Big toes to touch. Open up your knees wide, sit your hips back towards your heels and stretch your fingertips forward. Bring the crown of the head to the mat. Spread your fingertips nice and wide and just take a couple deep breaths. Take a few minutes or a few moments to simply arrive here on your mat. And let your whole day just roll off your shoulders, roll your head side to side. And then take a really deep breath in. Full breath out. Hands to the mat, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, come forward, tabletop position. And just let your hips lower to the mat for a breath. Good, and then press all the way back, child's pose. Again, like that. Inhale, hips all the way down. Nothing too crazy. Press all the way back. All right, inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, round up and in cat pose. So press from your heart into your hands. Round through the back. Tuck your tailbone under, low belly tone. Inhale, belly down, heart forward, cow. Keep your finger pads clawing, and even though we're taking it easy, make sure that the wrist creases are parallel to the top of the mat. Exhale, cat. Close your eyes and flow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Cat. This time, inhale, step up, right foot forward, and we take a runner's lunge variation. So keep the back thigh perpendicular to the mat and the front foot, the inner edge parallel to the side of the mat. And then if you'd like to or need to, grab a block and come down to your forearms. So resist the urge for the back thigh to just pop forward. We'll get there. Rather stand into your right leg. Hug the right leg towards your shoulder, and you'll feel that all in the inner hip, hamstring up in the insertion, maybe even outer glute a little bit, and just really hug that right leg to the midline. And then again, notice how you want to hold on to the head and neck. Let the head and neck go. Whew, deep full breaths. Keep the tailbone like a sense of scooping down, and just play with that and notice what's just right. Like it's Goldilocks principle. Not too much, not too little, just right for you. And keep that back knee hugging in and the front leg hugging into the midline. 3. Focus on the quality and presence of your breath for 2. 1 more. All right, press up onto your hands. We take Ardha Hanumanasana, which is half splits. Notice I pick up my back knee and I place it a little further back, and then flex the front foot strongly. Put a little micro bend in the right knee and drag the heel down back. So traditionally we go one hand to each side, but we're bringing both hands to the midline to just keep it a little extra juicy. little more friendly, really. All right, so notice how the front foot wants to go weird, like sickling, soft. It already wants to go to sleep, but it's not quite its bedtime yet. Flex the foot, drag the heel down and back, and pull your sternum forward, right? And anytime we're forward bending like this, we really want to pay attention to the exaggerated rounding, and instead inner thighs back, central column of the spine long and supported by all sides of the core. Keep the front heel dragging back isometrically. Upper inner left thigh rotating behind you like you're sticking your butt out on the left side. All right, 2 breaths. 1 more. Look forward, breathe in. We come forward into a hip flexor stretch. So now this time you're gonna let the left thigh bone pull forward, but at the same rate, pull the left knee forward so you're on top of the knee, not the kneecap, and press the top of the left thigh bone back. But then let the hips descend. So a deep feeling of peace comes from rooting the femur bone back into the hip socket. So we just don't let everything like spill out here. What we're really after to feel peaceful and the energy flowing properly to have a good night's sleep comes from exquisite alignment. So keep the right leg moving in. You can come all the way up if you'd like, maybe even lean back, not too much, but just to intensify the stretch on the left side. Deep breath. Okay, and now come all the way forward. Keep the right foot hugging in for 3, 2. All right, take your block with you if you'd like. We go Virasana. Step the right foot back. Make sure that the knees are directly underneath the hips so they don't have to be together, just hip width distance. And now open up your feet. Iron the calves down so you can sit in between your heels. If that's too much, then use a block, please. Grab your pinky toe sides of the feet and try to open them up. Iron them flat and pull the pinky toe away from the rest of the toes. Keep the shins hugging in, low belly toned and lifted, long through the spine. Take a few breaths. Notice the hunching. That would be a sign that a block would be supportive for you. Take 1 more breath. All right, come off the block and then come forward, tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. This time, left foot forward. Good. And then that runner's lunge variation. So notice how the left hip wants to lift and the right leg wants to come forward. Instead, hip in, cozy up. And whether you bring your elbows to the block on either any height or elbows to the ground. We have like 6 or 7 juicy breaths here. Close your eyes and focus on the inhales and the exhales so that they're smooth, refined, and in equal length and depth and tone. If you'd like to bring your elbows all the way down, do so. A few more breaths. 1 more. Grab your block, pick up your back knee, place it just an inch behind where it was, and then rock back, Ardha Hanumanasana. So you may be able to see this leg action better on this side. Notice how the foot wants to go to sleep, like nighty-night. Flex, the complete opposite of my child. Flex the foot, put a little micro bend in the knee, drag the heel down and back. So see here, little micro bend. Pull belly rib spine forward. Widen the right hip to the back. Pull belly rib spine long through the neck. Push through the big toe ball mound of the right foot, but pinky toe back. Few more breaths. All right, and then we come forward into the hip flexor stretch. So drag the right knee forward, press the top of the right thigh back, but then let the pelvis as a unit lower. Maybe start to curl up and back. And then slowly lower. Really work more on the hip flexor of the right leg, but you'll feel sensation in the left hip. Head and neck heavy. Let it go. All right. As you come back, move up onto your knees here, or up further on the mat. So if you'd like to recline, you can in Virasana. So set yourself up the same way. Iron the calves out. So again, sit on the block. That's perfectly fine. That's stage 1. Stage 2, you come to seated. Stage 3, maybe lean back. Stage 4, come down to your forearms. Pause. Keep the pinky toe sides of your feet opening. Lift your hips, shins in. Lift your hips. Come all the way down then. And then if you'd like, full stretch, grab for opposite elbows and really pull from the pelvis up through the elbows, from the pelvis through the quadriceps, stretching the knees forward. We don't get a lot of quad stretching in yoga, so really take advantage of this. The ribs want to pop, ribs in, back body to the ground. Even if it doesn't come down, think about moving in that direction. Few breaths. Notice how the knees want to splay. Few breaths. Draw everything together and stretch through the core lines in all directions. Up, down, top to bottom. All right, so come out just as you went in. Take your time. First to the elbows, then to the palms. Good. And then come forward. Watch this, okay? Tuck the toes under and go Malasana squat. Ooh, if it wasn't that smooth or graceful, all good, all good. Make your way into Malasana. You can always sit on a block too if you need a little bit more support. But we're gonna round forward in the Malasana, keeping the energy moving forward and in. Swim your arms behind your back, tie your fingertips together, push into your legs, and take a shoulder stretch in your Uttanasana. Keep your legs strong, hug them towards one another, upper inner thighs up and back, side bodies long. For 3, 2, hands to the mat, take the weight and step back, down dog, just for a breath. Right foot forward into pigeon. tuck your toes under, lift your chest, and right away, sleeping pigeon. Right hip back. Make sure the right knee is to the outside of the hip, and make sure that the foot is flexed, okay? It's actually called a floint, so it's in between a point and a flex, but that can be its own tutorial. Head and neck heavy. And even though this is nighty-night sequence, don't let the back leg go to sleep. Exquisite alignment is what opens the hips, the legs, and really allows the energy to flow freely. Then we feel relaxed and open and ready for a good night. In more ways than one. Anyway, edit that out. Wink, wink. All right. Slowly come up. Take a deep breath in. Left leg around for Virasana. Draw the right heel into the hip and then turn your whole chest over to the left and reach your right hand to the outside of the left foot. So it looks like this if I come to center. Let me mirror you. The right arm reaches across. And so the whole low belly twists and we're lengthening, not this, okay? A few breaths. All right, really good. Lean back. And then you can go back to dog, that's fine, or the lazy man's version is left leg forward, right leg back. Pigeon. So make sure the back heel is in line with the back hip, the left knee is to the outside of the left hip, and then really work your left foot as you come forward and down, sleeping pigeon. And maybe notice, like I was noticing, I was gripping. Just open up the palms and let there be a little rolling action of the shoulders forward. That's fine. Head heavy. And maybe take some cleansing breaths. And if you feel you need a deeper stretch, instead of moving the left leg, pick up the right leg and extend it further behind you. You may notice that difference. A few breaths. All right, and as you come up, kick your right leg long, Virasana. Left leg in, keep the right leg long and extended. Twist your whole left belly over to the right. And extend, so you're getting a deep stretch from the left hip all the way up. Maybe even you'll feel it in your left armpit, I do. And then press your left hand into your right foot and your right hand into your right foot into your left hand. Feel that? Take another breath. All right, and then Omega pose. So the feet, Baddha Konasana, we know is like this. The feet are together, close to the hips. But instead, open them up so there's a little bit more room. And you can bring a block or two here between your feet and just come forward. I encourage you to keep your feet active. You'll feel a difference in your hips. So by doing so, you push from your pelvis through the bones of the legs into the inner edges of the feet. Pull the pinky toe sides of the feet back and widen the hips. Few breaths. All right, so come up, and then we lower down onto our backs. You can take a block with you if you'd like. Okay. So now kick your right leg up to the sky, interlace your hands behind your right thigh bone, push the thigh into the hand. So this isn't foot to head. Okay, there's more deep rooting of the femur bone in the hip socket. And then bend your knee and take your right knee up and over to the left. Bring your knees back to center. Give yourself a squeeze. Right leg long. Now the left leg comes up. Push the thigh bone into the hands as you pull the hands. So this is why it's important that you're grabbing for behind the thigh bone, not necessarily the calf. Like we're not going here, something more energizing, but rather rooting back to where the thigh bone belongs. And may we rest back as well. Notice the right leg wants to go to sleep. Keep it awake just a little while longer, hugging it towards the midline. Yeah. And then the knee comes in and we twist, supine twist. Left knee over to the right, nestle the left shoulder back, open up towards the left arm. Draw your knees back to center. And then either legs up the wall. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's stay here. If you have a wall nearby, I invite you to nestle up nice and close and send your legs up. This is an extremely restorative pose. An amazing preparation for sleep, a good night's sleep. If you were in class, I might just come around and put a heavy block on your feet. And if you have a strap, you can tie your legs together so that you're a little more supported. We'll be here just for a minute. Deep breath. slowly bend your knees wherever you are and just hug them into your chest. And if you're at the wall, push against the wall a little bit with your feet so you have the room to roll to fetal pose. On either side. And just turn your chest down to the mat, to the ground, for a little more grounding. And as you're ready, rise up. Sit up tall and join your hands in Anjali Mudra at your heart. Just take a really deep breath all the way in, saturating yourself from toe tip to fingertip to the tips of your ears. And open mouth, exhale. Namaste, and have a good night's sleep.